Hey, what's going on, Pats Nation? Welcome to another edition of the Cans Pats Talk Pitches podcast. It is Tuesday. We are here to recap day 2 of training camp with the Pats. A lot of big plays today, a lot of stuff to talk about. So we about to get in here and talk about it. We also gonna look ahead to what we expect will happen tomorrow and a couple injury updates to look at, and we might do like a little preview of the Washington Commanders and the Patriots joint practice for next week. But we're gonna go ahead and start off by recapping training camp from today. What's going on with you, bro?
Good with you.
Good, man. Hey, a lot of big plays today at training camp. A lot of things happen, man. What first stood out to you? For me, I think the offense kind of struggled a little bit today in the red zone. I think I seen that, but that's due would it been the red zone. The field is condensed. It's not really a lot of room to make plays down there. But I think Drake may had a couple touchdowns to Keyshawn Booty. I think Stephon Diggs had a couple touchdowns. Kyle Williams made a touchdown. Pop Douglas, from what I've been hearing, he's been virtually uncoverable out there. So I think the offensive line is starting to come together too.
Oh yeah, man. What stood out to me is the rookie offensive lineman, man.
Will Campbell, we about to get into that.
Jared Wilson. I know I seen something where I think Andy Hart said something like the offensive line is worse than what it was last year. I seen where Greg Bedard shut that down. Even Greg Bedard, he hard on the team and he ain't go too fast to give you a compliment. So I mean, he shutting that down. I seen Tom Curran and Phil Perry shut it down. Mike Cat, like all of them shut it down. So I mean, it seems like the offensive line is out to a better start than what it was previous years. So that's the best thing that's music to my ears, and pretty sure it's music to everybody else's ears too, man.
I definitely think the offensive line's in a better position than it was last year. Like, I mean, like you see how bad the offensive line was last year.
Right.
Like you would depend on backup offensive tackles, practice squad guys, agent guys. Michael Wynn was overweight, bad coaching. It was a lot going on last year. So I definitely now it's not. I don't even think it's league. I think it's closer to league average than it was last year. It's not top 10, probably not even top 15, but I think you can get it like maybe a top 20 offensive line, which ain't really bad because they were the worst offensive line last year. We got to talk about this rookie. I know the offensive line is a board position to talk about, but Jared Wilson, we seen a rookie climb up the depth chart and just move around to so many positions as he's been doing?
No, it seemed like they putting a lot on his plate, and it's like he's taking the challenge, man. So I mean, that's good to see. I mean, you saw how high people was of him coming out. I mean, the best center prospect. Even people thinking that he can be a first round pick. So I mean, it's good to see our draft picks, improving. It seems like so.
Yeah, our draft picks are really coming on. Kyle Williams making play. Will Campbell, he's had up and down, but he's a rookie. He's that dude. He's going up against a good player, Keon White and Clavion Chason. These are first round picks and second round picks. So that's due. As we go on, we would like to see Campbell continue winning a lot of those reps or whatnot. But that's good because they get him ready for the first month of the season when you're going up against Max Crosby, Chop Robinson, Jalen Phillips, Bradley Chubb, T.J. Watt, Highsmith. So the guys that we got now are getting him ready for that. So I think that's good. But I think these rookies are performing. And one thing I think me and you both can agree on, some of them might not start, but they're going to get a lot of playing time early in the season and throughout the season. Kyle Williams been making plays. He's been inconsistent. He's been making plays. Henderson's been making plays. Will Campbell starting. It's looking like Jared Wilson probably going to start. I know Haven't heard a lot from the defense. The defensive rookie Craig Woodson, he's gonna get a lot of playing time. I haven't heard anything from Braden Swenson or Josh Farmer. Now we just about almost a week into count tomorrow. Maybe they'll start to come on, and it might be a preseason thing when you put the pads on. Maybe they make some plays in the preseason. But so far, your top 100 picks are performing. Your top 100 picks are. It's looking like right now you hit on those picks. What you got to say about that?
Yeah, I was just gonna say that it looked like the, the top 100 picks is a part of their plan this year. You can tell, like, and I saw that. I heard that Gary Bradbury got hurt today. So I mean,
I'm glad you mentioned that. Yeah, with that injury, I think that's just going to increase the likelihood that Jared Wilson's probably going to start. He was already trending towards starting. Now I think it's already like Bradbury. Sometimes we've seen all it takes is the injury, injury here, injury there, and something can happen.
And I would say, I heard that Cole Strange been looking good at left guard.
Okay.
So I mean,
I think he won a couple reps today. Him and Caden Wallace look good too.
I saw Phil Perry saying, Coach, people was talking about Coach Strange like he was like a service backup, like he serviceable. They say he looked better than service. He looked like a starter. He's starting to look like that first round pick.
Yeah, so the offensive line is starting to cook, and then it's training camp. You want your offensive line to get dominated. Sometimes you want your defensive line to get dominated. If the defensive line was getting dominated, we'll be panicking about not having a pass rush or who's going to get to the passer.
Right.
If the offensive line was getting pushed around, oh my God, this is the worst offensive line ever. So you want it to be 50-50, and I think that's what it's been throughout the first week of camp. I get an edge to the defense because the defense is normally ahead of the offense, but it hasn't been a comical disaster like it's been the past couple of years. Time you hike the ball, it's three people in your face. I don't think it's been that way. If that defensive line was getting dominated, we would be looking at pass rushes right now in the draft. Who we gonna get pass rush? Like, so who can we get to start the run? So the fact that Clavion Chason, and we about to get to him in a second, he's been balling. Former first, I think he was a top 5 pick, wasn't he? Top 10 pick. He was at least a top 10 pick.
He got drafted by Jacksonville, didn't he?
Top 10, it was top 10 pick. He drafted by Jacksonville, top 10 pick. So he was a top 10 pick. He's been virtually unblockable out of LSU. Harold Landry, you got 2 pass rushers right there. You might not need nothing from Swenson this year or Farmer. Now Chase Song's on a 1-year deal, Harold Landry's on a 3-year deal, but I think you got enough pass. I mean, you could never have too many pass rushers, but I think they got enough right now. I like Clavion Chase, and keep in mind, he's not even 30. He's young. He's been on a few different teams, but he's like 26, 27 years old. So he played good. He can get a contract.
Right. Yeah, I agree with you on Chase on, man. It seems like every day you hear something about him. He won a rep, or he. I mean, he was a first round pick for a reason. He got those, I just feel like he just never. Probably it's a coaching thing with him, man. Maybe
never was able to put it all together.
Yeah, maybe Vrabel can get him to play to his full potential. Maybe you'll be getting him a second contract next year. So I mean, you like where the team is at right now. You see both teams going back and forth. I mean, both sides of the ball going back and forth. The offense, they having they moments. The defense having their moments, and I mean, they off to a good start, man.
Guys, make sure you're hitting that like button. Make sure you share the content, and make sure you are subscribed to the Ken's Pats Talk. Please hit that like button. Don't take but a second. Take but a second of a time. Hit that like button. Give me a thumb up on Facebook, or if you're on YouTube, Twitter, wherever you at, hit the like button. Make sure you're sharing the content, and make sure you are subscribed to the Ken's Pats Talk YouTube, man. Appreciate it. With Chase on, I'm hearing that he's getting past Campbell. That's good. Campbell's your first round pick, number 4 overall. So the fact that a former first round pick is kind of giving him the work, that's good. I hope Chase can carry this on to the season and stay healthy. And I think he's been like, is he starting? I think right now he's just getting a lot of run with it. He probably just rotating right now.
Yeah, I don't think he's in the starting group, but
if you can get 7-8 sacks from Chase on, which I think is doable, I think White's gonna have a huge year. You get about 10 sacks from White. Harold Landry give you another 7-8 sacks. Maybe Barmer comes in with 4 or 5. Milton Williams give you some. I'm missing out on somebody. Anthony James ain't gonna really do much. Maybe Braden Swenson comes in. You got something. You got a nice pass rush there. Like, it's probably not top 5, top 10 unit, but you got something though. Chason might give Chason a contract during the season. He keep doing this. Sometimes it's like it's the situation these guys go to, and they can go to bad situations that don't really allow them to reach their full potential. Maybe Jacksonville wasn't the right spot for him. Maybe Carolina wasn't the right spot for him. Where he was at the Raiders. He came on last year at 5 sacks. So sometimes it's a situation that these guys go to, and we're starting to see we get the most out of Clavion Chason. I seen a clip, wish I could show it. Drake may throw a touchdown to Diggs early, but it looked like Harold Ninja was closing in. I think that was Demontre Jacobs that blocked him. But Jacobs did a pretty good job. I think Demontre Jacobs was solid last year when he filled in. What you think off right tackle?
I wouldn't say solid, man. He was horrendous.
He won't disastrous.
I mean, but
It could have been worse.
Ask him to do. He was a practice squad player, and
A serviceable play, yeah.
So I mean, you can hope that the coaching can make him a serviceable.
That's what I was about to say. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, yeah, because I mean, we depending on the 34-year-old at right tackle to save us, basically that right side. I mean, you don't want to have to be in scenarios where you got to keep moving Michael Windu back and forth. So I mean, seems like they don't want Caden Wallace to be your backup, and I don't know, man. I mean,
did you see what Hart? Did you see what Hart said about the Morgan Moses?
What he say?
About I gotta see. I'm gonna send you the clip, man. But you go get back with me and see what he talk about. But bro, that was crazy. I'm gonna send you the clip when we get out the show, bro.
Yeah, bro.
But yeah, I think like the offensive line, I think is better than last year. Definitely. And I think they've given up on playing Caden Wallace at either of the tackles, but I think he's probably a guard. You look at his body, he looks kind of like a guard.
He does.
I think he'd be a pretty good run blocking guard at least.
Yeah, I see him as a guard.
And then you can go with Campbell, Wallace, Wilson, Owenu, and then you got Morgan Moses. I think that's a solid offensive line.
Keep Strange at left guard, bro.
Keep Strange at left guard. Well, it's a competition right now with him and Wallace. Yeah. So it's probably going to play out over the next couple of weeks. You got joint practices 2 times, and you got preseason. So, and Cole Strange has been known to get hurt.
You're right about that. I mean, I don't think he ever played a full season.
What's going on with Layden Robinson?
That's a question that I want to know too, man. Like
I think it's more mental with him. Maybe he's not getting in the film room.
I feel like he wasn't bad last year for what he was asked to do. I mean, he had bad games, but he was a rookie. He was a 4th-round pick, wasn't he?
I think that Titan game was awful for him. They put him on Jeffrey Simmons. Oh God! But that was coaching, though, bro. That was coaching.
That's Jeffrey Simmons, bro. They should have had Michael Windu for that summit, bro.
That was coaching too. A lot of these guys were put in bad spots, man. I think, like I said, I think the offensive line is solid. I like Jacobs. If he had the feeling for Morgan Moses for a game or 2, I think we'd be okay.
Let's get into
hopefully we can go ahead.
Go ahead.
Hopefully we can get Vidarian Lowe back, but he's more of a left tackle, right?
Right, he's more of a left tackle. I think
he was solid. It was times last year we was dependent on Vidarian Lowe coming back.
I swear.
Like so that was bad. So we get Vidarian Lowe back. I think we got Yasir Durant. We could use some depth there. I think the offense today kind of struggled a little bit, but they started to come on late, especially in the red zone. Drake may have about 4 or 5 touchdowns a day. What's really stood out to you in terms of the playmakers today?
I say, bro, Kayshon Boutte, he actually surprising me, man. It seems like
every time we want to get rid of him, and he just rises from the dead.
Seems like he's getting better every year, bro. Like last year, he was on the cusp of being cut. Like we didn't think he was gonna make the roster. He ended up being a starter. Like this all season, he was a trade candidate. It's like, okay, he's improving every day. He's showing growth every.
He just comes up. He just shows up and play.
And it's like, why was he even considered a trade candidate? Like, he's Kayshon, bro. I mean, he's still young. That's the thing. And I kind of.
What you think? He's a 3?
I feel like his ceiling he can be a 2, man.
I think he could be a 2. Yeah.
I feel like his ceiling he can be a 2, and it's like. I forgot that he was even considered to be a 1st-round pick one point in time in his LSU career. I mean,
and still that was 5 years ago, but he's still young. But I'm gonna ask you something. I know you're gonna agree with me. You notice since we signed Diggs and since Diggs been participating in training camp, now it seems like all the wide receivers all of a sudden want to have big days lately. Pope had a big well, he caught a touchdown yesterday. Javon Baker made a catch today.
Hey,
Cal Williams, he's had his issues. He's been making plays. Kayshawn Booty, Pop Douglas. Pop is the biggest beneficiary from Stephon Diggs.
yeah, I agree with you, bro. Pop's gonna eat just
Pop
like
is man. Listen, we ain't got time on this show to talk how good Pop Douglas has been.
and that's just gonna get a team urgency. Cause I put money on it with you, man. I feel like Pop's gonna have the best year out of all the receivers. Like that's gonna benefit him the most by Stephon Diggs. And that's just gonna put urgency on the team to make sure they always have a number one around Drake May, so Douglas can shine. Like you got that player that dictating coverage on the outside, that's gonna free up get
Just the
linebackers.
name is just going to dictate coverage.
Yeah, man, go get linebackers on Pop Douglas, slot corners on Pop Douglas.
Easy money.
Easy money, man.
So and Drake and Pop are finding that chemistry. They was clicking last year a little bit. They had a couple of times miscommunicate last year, but they're really starting to click now. And Pop has had a tremendous offseason.
Yeah.
OTA, spring practices, training camp. The beneficiary is Stephon Diggs been there.
Pop been consistent since his rookie year, man.
Yeah, he's actually gotten better.
Yeah.
Like he's gotten better. Like like he's actually increased his productivity. He's gotten better every year.
Yeah.
So I think I don't even think he's hit his ceiling yet.
I don't think he is either, man. I think his ceiling is the top 10 slot receiver in the league. Like he can reach that.
And today, Cal Williams was getting a lot of run with the first team. So what does that tell you? They're trying to work him into the flow of things. They're probably trying to get him to be that rotation X from Kayshawn Booty. Because Josh Medina's offense doesn't really run through the X. It goes from the inside on out.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like it. I mean, I just love the fact they getting these. So far, like for so long under Belichick, they would kind of not play the rookies. They wouldn't play the rookies, but maybe one or two, but not like that. Now it's a change in the guard. Now your rookies really are the meat of your team. When you draft them, you're gonna go as far as the rookies take you.
You're right. You want them to, set the foundation for what's
Bingo.
coming. So you want that to be. You want those guys to grow with your franchise quarterback. And yeah, like I said, I'm really excited for what Booty. The way he's trending, man. I felt like even his rookie year, he wasn't given a fair shot. I feel like Bill Belichick put him in the doghouse after that one play.
I think they need to run him on some slants a lot more like they did last year. Slants, curls. He can go deep, but that's not. He did it a couple times last year. He made some plays, but I'll run him on curls, maybe some digs, some slants. Stay away from like screens and deep passes. Right. Leave that for Cal Williams. Because Cal Williams could take the top off the defense. Then you got Diggs pop underneath Hunter Henry. Austin Hooper came out to practice today. I would like with Kayshawn Booty, I would go the curls, the slants, and the digs. That's what I would do with him. Because he was money on that last year. And just on Drake, maybe real quick, we've been in practice a week. Now I thought I was going to jinx it yesterday. He has not turned the ball over yet. Now, when I say he ain't throwing the interception. Now, he had a couple box snaps, and they got to get that together because whether it's Wilson or Bradbury, with Bradbury being hurt, who knows what's going to happen with him. I think Wilson's going to even get more time at the center position. They got to get that. They got to stop botching those snaps. When I get under control, I don't know whose fault is it. Wilson? Is it May? You might think it's May because it happened with Bradbury too, and it happened with Wilson. So you got to. The common theme is May being in the middle of that. So they got to get there, but he has not turned the ball. He hasn't even put the ball really in harm's way. I think the first day he threw one that Jabril Peppers dropped, but other than that, he really hasn't put the ball in harm's way.
That's a good sign, man. I mean.
Now of course it's coming. He gonna throw one or two, but though that we ain't seen it like we were seeing it last year.
Right. Who knows? He go against the Raiders and throw 3 interceptions. I'm just saying, like, just seeing what he's doing right now and take care of the ball. That's promise that he's making better decisions. I mean, he ain't like last year. He was making Mac Jones type decisions with the turnovers. It's like me and you went over. Like half of his picks was like either drops,
tip passes, or overthrows.
Yeah.
He was seeing that right, but it was a tip pass or overthrow. So I really don't mind though, as long as I know you're seeing it right. It's not the Jameis Winston interceptions.
Yeah, and let's not forget they working in the red zone right now. So I feel like if we seeing may not going 23 for 24 right now, I mean they in the red zone, short area space and stuff like that. You ain't go 23 or 25 in the red zone. I mean, so that's
I like the way things are trending. Let's talk about Christian Gonzalez was out today. Oh yeah, breaking not breaking news, but it's a hamstring strain for him. He's not going he's gonna be out probably the week one. But knowing Gonzo, he probably come back probably sometime in the next couple of weeks. It's not as serious as we thought. And I kind of felt that way, being at the fact that we hadn't heard anything. I think it was something serious with it being heard something. So I don't care. I don't care. Just let me know when week one get here. If Chris
right.
Gonzalez can play. I don't care about joint practice with Minnesota or I think Justin Jefferson out too, the hamstring. So I
Yeah.
don't really he they say he's out of practice for a while with a hamstring. Justin Jefferson. They said
Okay.
that the other day. So I don't even want to see Gonzo in training camp. He's not a training camp person.
Nah, he.
Yeah, when it gets serious, when it's they keep a score, that's when Gonzo normally shows he's not really a training camp guy. So I noticed that Bob in the lab when he's getting cooked by Taquan Thornton and everybody last year, I kind of noticed that. So he's gonna be out for a couple weeks with that hamstring strain. This guy DJ James, man, he's been balling.
At the end of the day, man,
Out of Auburn, yeah, he had a did he no he had a couple pass deflections today.
he might make it over Marcel Downs, man.
I think both of them might make it.
I can see it
Because
being.
we can't depend on Carlton Davis. Because look,
No,
you will have Gonzo Davis, Marcus Jones. Keep forgetting about Alex Austin. Let me see, Gonzo Davis, Marcus Jones. There is a lot of DBs. Alex Austin, Marcellus Dow, DJ James, Isaiah Boat. That's seven. So you ain't keeping that many DBs.
probably keep about 5, 6.
About five, six. I probably keep seven though because you don't know about Carlton Davis. Bro, we don't know what's going on with him, man.
Man, say 5.
Bro, but I told you that signing right there is gonna be our worst one. You remember? I told you that one.
Like,
So,
we already knew what we was getting ourselves into. I ain't tripping about the signing, but I still don't understand that they felt like it was gonna be like
but
this.
the weird thing is they haven't even said the injury.
I heard Tommy Kern say he was walking in, he seen him in the rehab facility.
Okay, he said it today.
Yeah, he said seen him twice in 24 hours. Walked past. He said he was rehabbing, so he riding the bike.
So it must be something like hamstring, I guess, knee.
Why are we ain't hearing nothing though, man?
Mac Hollins too. We don't know why he out.
Like, Vrabel, what's so like? Give us something, shoulder or something. Mayo telling you every day. Darian Lowe shoulder. Demonte Drake hips. Like, let us know where it's at, man. Like,
Even Mac Hollins too.
yeah, what's going on with Matt, man? But
I
yeah,
don't know. This mess is weird, man. Brock Lampy, he's on IR, the fullback. So I seen that earlier. He's not going to be a part of the team, so it won't be no full. Well, he won't be the fullback. They still could do a fullback though.
but let me tell you something. What I'm looking forward to for this joint practice against Washington, Stephon Diggs versus Marshawn Lattimore. That's gonna be chirpy, man.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be interesting.
That's
Who's
gonna
there? Or they got another corner, Mike Senstru, I think.
he's decent.
Yeah, that's gonna be interesting, man. And then they probably not even gonna have scary Terry McLaurin.
Nah, even if they did though, I mean, it's definitely gonna show us where our defensive line really at and where our offensive line really at. I mean, they defensive line ain't really as beefed up as like some other teams, but like it still would be a good chance to see where your team at against another team. Now we go in there and Will Campbell getting torched
By Von Miller.
by 50-year-old Von Miller. Then it's time to worry. You know what I'm
Who they
saying?
got? Von Miller, Deron Payne.
It
They
ain't
still
nothing.
got Payne. Yeah, they still got Payne.
It ain't nothing to scare you though, man.
Miller,
Brian
Payne.
Wagner, do they still got him?
Yeah. No, Fowler went back to the Cowboys. They got some pass rush. They got a decent defense. They got that linebacker from the Panthers a couple years ago. I want to see Stephon Diggs versus Marshawn Lattimore. That should be must see TV. Just stay healthy, man. The main thing is with these players, just stay healthy. They're just staying healthy, man. So that's gonna be interesting. We're gonna get into the joint practices next week. What's gonna preview tonight, but we're gonna get into the joint practices next week. I'll have a special guest for that show. What you looking forward to tomorrow?
Yeah.
Yeah, tomorrow Well, day three. I don't know if they're gonna be in pass tomorrow night or tomorrow afternoon. Probably just shells tomorrow. So I think D probably lost connection. We're probably gonna be in shells tomorrow. So won't really be out there a lot. They done had 2 physical days of practice. So we're gonna see what tomorrow brings. And make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure you all subscribe to the Ken's Pat Star YouTube. Make sure you share the content. But we will probably, what's tomorrow? Wednesday. Probably do another recount show tomorrow night about 8:30 Eastern. No, about 8 o'clock Eastern. Do a show tomorrow night. So make sure y'all check me out, man. That's gonna be it for the night. Once again, make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you hit the share button. And make sure you all subscribe to the Ken's Pat Star YouTube, man. I really appreciate it. Y'all have a good one. Go Pats.